Do you use Google Workspace? Well, let me show you how to use AI Form Builder by Jotform. Hey Jotformers, welcome back. I'm Kimberly, and like I mentioned, if you use Google Workspace, you can easily import questions from outside and internal sources in order to create your own Google form. So as you can see, I'm currently in the Google Workspace Marketplace. So the first thing we're going to do is we are going to search for AI Form Builder by Jotform. I'm going to go ahead and choose to have it installed right here. Now I already have mine installed, but you'll want to click install right here. Now once it is installed, I'm going to jump over to my forms. I'm going to start with a blank form, and then up at the very top there's a puzzle piece. This is where your add-ons are going to live. I'm going to choose that AI Form Builder. We're going to open it. It's going to open as a pop-up in the bottom right-hand corner. Now you can see we have import fields from another file, and we also have export questions. So for this example, I'm going to go ahead and choose Google Docs, and I have a Google Doc with some questions about my teacher, so we can pull from that. So I'm going to do a quick search for about my teacher. All right, we'll choose about my teacher, select. So it's looking at that Google Doc and it's pulling all the information from it. So we can see over on the right hand side, we can choose to make this a form, and a form is going to be just basically collecting information. And then we also have a quiz. So this could be based on points, maybe yes or no answers, or even something that can be graded. For this, I'm going to choose to make it just a form. So let's go ahead and get those questions. All right, so you can see we have the ability to see all the questions, we can preview the form, and we can also look at the settings. Let's first look at all of the questions. All right, we can see all of them here, and we can also see that there are the different types. We have short answer and we also have date. If we want, we can choose to only import specific questions. Before we leave here though, I'm going to choose the import settings option, and you can look through all of these and make changes as necessary. This is where you can make all of these questions required. Right here at the top, we can choose to add all these questions to the top of the form or the bottom of the form. Maybe we've already started creating and we have some questions. We want them to go underneath. We can shuffle the questions, shuffle the options, put them alphabetically. Lots of things that you can do here. But I'm going to go ahead and do save settings. And once we are saved, we're good to go. Let's go ahead and import those questions. And we see them starting to populate over here on the left. Perfect. And we see our import is complete. So let's go ahead and start over. I am going to do the by prompt option. I'm going to do create a quiz about geology. And I'm going to do quiz, and we'll do 5 questions for this one. Let's go ahead and generate the questions. All right, we can view these questions here. All right, and we can see these are multiple choice, short answer, and checkboxes. Those are all perfect. We can go ahead and save, and we'll X out of this. Let's go ahead and import those questions. And perfect. Here are all of those questions. Great. All right, now let's take a look at the export option. We're going to start over, and let's go ahead and export these questions to a Jotform form. And do we want the entire form or selected questions? If we choose selected questions, we have the opportunity to choose which questions we want. So let's go ahead and do the entire form. We're going to export those questions. All right, let's go ahead and open up that form to see all of those questions added in. Perfect. We have the name, birthday, and then we have that geology quiz down here at the bottom. And it's as simple as that. If you have any questions about how to utilize the AI Form Builder by Jotform within the Google Workspace, let us know down below in the comments. If you like this video and you got some value, hit that like button, and don't forget to subscribe and turn on the bell so you get a notification every time we put out a new video. I'll see you next time.